to not crash out. Yeah. Good morning, girl. Welcome to the additional podcast to my other podcast, Good Night Girl, where I answer your advice, questions, and comments from my social media. This comment today came from me asking people if they had any questions about dealing with rejection. And in my mind, it was specifically like romantic rejection. You know what I mean? And somebody just simply was like, how to not crash out. Now, usually this is associated with like anger. And if you are looking for that, I have a Good Night Girl episode literally about that, about not crashing out in that way. So go take a look at that. But today we're going to be talking about how to not crash out whenever your crush is not necessarily giving you the attention or doing what it is you want them to do, if that makes sense. I thought this was a great opportunity to specifically address the feeling of waiting for a crush to text back, or like waiting for a significant other, whatever, to text you back. The first thing I'm gonna say is, it's okay to care. Like the crowd gasps. It's okay to be chalant, okay? Like, look, ain't nothing wrong with being a lover girl. Ain't nothing wrong with being emotional. There's nothing wrong with having heart. And there is nothing wrong with looking at somebody or meeting someone and immediately wanting to see their inner child and want to get to know that part of themselves. That is a beautiful thing that nobody should bully you into feeling like that makes you weak, because that makes you strong. And a lot of people don't know how to do that with themselves or other people. So I need you to understand that interest in people's inner child, that curiosity and that ability and that desire to be close is a very poetic and beautiful thing. But here's the thing. Yeah, it was coming with a but. Yeah, it was coming with a but. Just like you treat your inner child, and just like a parent treats its child, you cannot control somebody else's actions. You can only deal with them out of love for yourself and out of love for that other person. Now, I'm not talking about being in love and already saying I love you to the person. I'm not talking about any of that, okay? I'm talking about the concept of living with love. If somebody's not texting you back in the time frame you want them to, in love, you have to allow them to live their life as they would like to live it. Do you understand? I feel like I've seen advice videos where they're like, you're spending all this time thinking about this person when you could be achieving your goals and all that. It's okay to care about a person and have them on your mind. But I think what's not okay is making yourself feel like you had a lack in judgment, or that it's your fault that they are not doing what you would like them to do. Because at the end of the day, you do not have control over another person's actions. And the only thing that you can do is ask yourself what you need in this moment. You know, if there's a moment where like you ask them a question or something and they're taking hours or days to respond back, instead of taking the defense, this very defensive side of like, well, I don't need to hear him back. I have other things to do. You know, like soften it. Like in your mind, change that language and soften it to, well, he's living his life. What do I need right now? Do you know what I mean? And that way you can be able to see, well, I'm kind of hungry. I'm going to go eat. And while you're cooking, you can think about it. You can think about that person. Like, it's literally fine, but make sure that you are taking care of yourself. If there's something like, I don't know, if you find that you keep on like checking the phone and you're like afraid every time the phone dings and everything like that, you know, there's nothing wrong with putting the phone in a drawer, taking a break from it and walking away. But while you walk away, I challenge you, if you're ready for this, to start asking yourself, why is it so important that this person gives me attention? Why is it so important that this person's approval of me is so important to my approval of myself? Because I felt like in the past, more often than not, their text back to me or how long it would take them to respond would tell me how much they thought I was worth, when in reality, no matter what they think, as long as you know you are worth every diamond in the world, it doesn't really matter what they think. Then you can move accordingly to what is best for you. So start asking yourself, why do I need this person's approval so much? Why do I need this person to like me so much? Because if you then start to learn tasks and tools to start to love yourself, their rejection or their mistreatment or not as much attention from you will not bother you as much, because you know you will always be there for yourself no matter who accepts or rejects you. And if you would like more tools to build that, I have other videos on my page to help you. So please have a great day. Please follow my social media and please pre-order my book. It is about 12 Black history figures and 12 stories from my life on self-growth. And it's very fun, it's very comedic. It's called Black History is Your History. And I'm really excited for it to come out. So please pre-order, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.